So laying down on our back, either with the knees bent or extending the legs out onto the floor. Let's take a few moments just to check in, tune in, and scan gently down through our whole bodies, getting an idea of where we're starting our practice from today. So you're welcome to close your eyes or just soften your gaze. Let's take a few cleansing breaths in through the nose, out with a long, soft sigh. And just simply feel the weight of your body gently settling down onto the support of the ground, relaxing through the jaw, the shoulders, softening down through the length of your torso, back and spine, down through your hips, down through your arms and legs. And just notice how your body is resting on the floor, rolling over onto your side. So I'm rolling onto my right side. Either side is fine. We're going to do them both. So you might rest your head on your arm, or you could always place a little pillow or cushion underneath your head that might feel more comfortable for your neck and your shoulder, just making sure that the head's not pushed up so far that it's overstretching through the neck. Okay, so always neck happy. All right, so this is our side up. I'm going to break it down into its three parts, well, two parts, and then third time through, we'll put it all together. All right, so this is addressing the muscles through the side of the body and some rotation in the hip. So with the knees bent in front of your hips, the knees and feet are stacked on top of each other. We're going to keep the knees together and just lift that top foot up. Feel that that creates an internal rotation, and then lower the hip back down, foot back down. So just do that a few times, and you might place your hand here on your top of your hip and waistline so you can feel what's going on there. So perhaps you can feel that little squeeze as the leg floats up, and then that lengthening as the leg floats back down. So just do that one more time. So we're just putting our brain's attention in these different areas, waking up new awareness so that we can hopefully find a little bit more efficiency in our movement. All right, so the upper body, two options. So the first is your neck-friendly version. That's taking your arm overhead. We will not be lifting the head with this version. So I want you to think of pressing into an invisible force. So I'm going to press my arm straight down towards my hip. I'm thinking of shoulder pressing down, armpit pressing towards the hip, and feeling a little squeeze under the armpit in the rib cage, in the muscles between the ribs here. So this is waking up your lat muscles, latissimus dorsi. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's inhale, take the arm overhead. And then exhale, feel again as if you're pushing through an invisible force. The arm presses down, the shoulder presses down, and you can feel that little squeeze through your side body, but your neck stays happy. Okay, so that's your version if you need that. Otherwise, we're going to take that top arm, wrap it around your head. So my head is relaxing into my fingertips. And I want to use about 5% effort here to press my head into my fingers as I curl up to the side. So I'm not just pulling on the neck, I'm actually pressing my head very lightly into my hand. I'm thinking reach out through my elbow, down through my shoulder. Can you feel those muscles in your side body? Hello to them. And then lower back down. Let's just do that again. So we're going to exhale, curl up to the side. Inhale, lower down. One more time, a little squeeze, like you're squeezing the bellows of an accordion as you lift, and then letting all of that fresh air in as you lower. And pause for a moment. Okay, let's put the two together. So you're doing either your neck-friendly version or you're lifting the head. Okay, let's take a breath in to prepare. Keep your knees together. And then as you exhale, curl up to the side, lifting your top foot. So I know that's a strange feeling movement, but feel again, if you can, the contrast between the little squeeze right through the side body. So all of those side body muscles are engaged. And then the release as we lower down. Let's just do 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. As you lower down, sweep your arm around. Take a nice big breath right there. We're going to come to the other side. So either rolling across your back or sort of flipping up and over here. Finding your happy neck position. So now you know what some of your variations or your modifications might be. So we're going to flow through this side a little bit more quickly, but no less intentionally. All right. So taking care through your body. Knees stay together, and we're going to start with the legs first. So that top foot floats up. Again, just kind of feel what's happening here through the waist, through the top of that hip, and then your foot lowers down. Now, if you have a lot of hip tension, you might not feel a lot of rotation there in the hip. You might not feel a lot of movement there, and that's okay. So this is part of that getting curious, noticing what you're experiencing in your body today and how that might start to change over time as we keep practicing. All right, let's relax the foot. Whichever version you did for the upper body on the first side, you're going to do that again here. So just the upper body, we're going to curl up to the side. And we're thinking of shortening the space between the shoulder and the hip. Lower back down, lengthen that space through your side body. Again, we curl up. And we lower down. We'll do that one more time. Remember, if your head is in your hand, you're lightly pressing your head into your fingertips so that we're not just pulling the head up, but that we're really finding these side body muscles to engage. All right, let's put those two together. Here we go. Let's take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, keep the knees together, lift your foot, curl up to the side. Feel that lovely little squeeze, and then let all that fresh air in as you lower and lengthen. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Let's just do 2 more. Good, last one. And lower, relax, bring your arm down, take a nice big cleansing breath. And let's roll onto our back. Choosing to stay here, or perhaps slide your legs back out onto the floor, and just getting a little after picture now. Remember how your body felt before we began. Take a nice big cleansing breath. Again, notice how your body is resting on the floor. Any new awarenesses, sensations, tuning in to your inner landscape. Let everything relax.